When President Obama and his national security team gathered at the White House yesterday afternoon to oversee the beginning of the end of Osama bin Laden, they were able to watch real-time images of the operation coming in from Pakistan. No one in the Situation Room could be certain how it would turn out.
It was probably one of the most anxiety-filled periods of time, I think, in the lives of the people who were assembled here yesterday. The minutes passed like days, but it was clearly very tense, a lot of people holding their breath, and there was a fair degree of silence as it progressed, as we would get the updates.
What they ended up seeing on that real-time feed was the work of the U.S. Joint Special Operations Command. The Navy's SEAL Team 6 led the raid and are described by my guest as being among the most elite warriors in the national security apparatus. Retired General Barry McCaffrey calls the Special Ops team the most dangerous people on the face of the earth. Joining me now, Jeremy Scahill, national security correspondent for The Nation magazine. He's reported extensively over the past several years on the Joint Special Operations Command. Jeremy, thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
You know these guys. Will we ever know who fired those two shots into Osama bin Laden?
We likely won't, as long as they're active duty military men, and they won't get that $25 million bounty for Osama bin Laden. They probably will never have to buy beers again in their life among their colleagues, but they're what you call the quiet professionals. They're the tip of the spear. And I would say that SEAL Team 6 is the single most elite unit within the United States military.
And the security clearance that they pass, does that control them for life after they do this duty?
They go through the most rigorous training of anyone that serves in the U.S. national security apparatus. In fact, when this team was told that they were going to be going on this mission, they cheered. They said, we believe we've found Osama bin Laden, and your job is going to be to kill him. They also are operating as part of special missions units, meaning that their activities are so compartmentalized that the vast majority of people that they come into contact with in the world have no idea what they're doing.
What is the technology that allows them to deliver a video feed from where they are operating in Pakistan to the White House?
Right. I mean, it's a very high-tech CSI operation, essentially. And what we understand is that they were wearing a helmet-mounted camera that was allowing the live feed to go back in. And just to give you a sense of how on top of this President Obama was, the man sitting right to the right of him when this operation was going on was the number 3 man in JSOC, Brigadier General Brad Webb. Just to give you a sense of how hands-on this was for the president, he also told Admiral McRaven, Godspeed to your men, very much was involved with micromanaging this operation.
How much did the exercise against the Somali pirates build the president's confidence, do you think, for saying, yes, this team can do this?
That was outside of Afghanistan. That really was the first time we know of where President Obama authorized a JSOC hit of this nature. And I'm told by people within the special ops community that it made President Obama extraordinarily impressed with the ability of these SEALs to execute their mission and to do it cleanly. If you want somebody taken down swiftly, you send in SEAL Team 6. They're not there to convert anyone. As a Special Forces colonel told me, they're there to kill the bad guys, and that's what they did.
So if they had helmet cameras, the video they have is extraordinary. They had perfect video shots of everything that you'd want to see in this. How much of that video do you think we will eventually see, if any?
I don't know that we're going to see any of it. I mean, if we do, we may see something that's very grainy and has minor detail to it. I mean, this is still going to remain a very sensitive secret within the U.S. national security apparatus. And as we see, the White House is being very strategic in not releasing any images at this point. We'll see what happens with it.
Jeremy Scahill with The Nation. Thanks for your insights tonight, Jeremy.
Thank you.